2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey Luke, so great to be here with you and Rich. Looking forward to following this group down on the course today because this player has developed a rivalry with none other than Tiger Woods. They certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That'll sting a bit. And this putt coming up for his par.
Better than most.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Rich, New Orleans, or should I say Nolans. How good is it here to be on the Bayou? This is a special week. It's a great eating week and a real festival atmosphere.
It is, and it's hosted on a golf course that provides plenty of fireworks as well. What a cool design this is. It's wide open off the tee, but then the greens are minuscule in size, and they have these little runoff areas where it doesn't look like you're going to be in much trouble, but you start missing a couple of greens in a row, and you start getting these head scratching. Well, do I bump it in there? Do I flop it on the green? Do I take it low, high, medium, bump it into the... I mean, you have so many different ways of playing shots around these greens that you can outthink yourself. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these players, is that usually you have one option when you miss a green. Here, you got a whole lot of them. So this golf course grabs your attention, especially around the greens, which makes it quite difficult for a lot of these players.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Terrific shot, almost an eagle. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. And he holds it. What a putt. Moments like that deserve another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And now at 3 under overall. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the 4th hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 7. This one needs to kick left. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. And this putt to move into a tie for first. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. This lie's not great.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one might just sneak off the fairway. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Yep, well holed for bogey.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it a 2, well, that's a tall order.
Going and going and going.
Second shot here on the 6th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Wow, what a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, you know you want to.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. that is not the place to be.
Lookout world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the ground.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today, as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Surely it's going to.
Okay, steady now. This putt to move into a share of second place. Always nice to hold those for birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. He's currently tied for second.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Well played, mate. This putt is about 8 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, well done. And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's dialed in. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Birdied their last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
I tell you, Luke, final 9, find themselves 1 back. Do you like the position or don't you? I personally do. Go chase down that leader.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Needs this to kick a bit left. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Step aside, everyone else. Now number 1. Leading by a shot after that hole. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Quality shot, that one. An outstanding performer with already 5 wins under their belt. Lovely effort, that. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
3 over par. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to the action. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yep, tracking well.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Pretty good shot there.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Currently leading by 3. Going with the 5-iron here.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. It's tracking. Well played. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A lovely shot into a few feet. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Well struck. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport. And all of a sudden, he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you know, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And, you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there and all going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Whew. Came close with that chip. Opportunity to make their par. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either, a par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Sitting at 8 under, currently leading. Ooh, that almost went down. He has this putt to save his par.
This really looks good.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Currently in first position.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Oh, well played. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Putting for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here. Yep, tracking nicely.
Yeah, we'll take that. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Tiger Woods. Oh, my. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
This one's headed right, Rich. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Come on, ball. Come on.
Yes! What a putt.
Fist pumps all round. That is how you do it from outside range. That was huge.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole. A chip for the tournament. Didn't that look good for a long time? Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Ooh, right by the hole. And now this to win the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic of New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.